Okay, so today we are here with a review of TSUNLISE. So let's get into this. Here's an artwork I did. I think I did this back in the summertime. I did it back in the summertime, but I did like a little tweak to it a few weeks ago because I was like, why not? And it's Sieg and Lisa Lotte, right? Fan art of them by me. So TSUNLISE, let's talk about it. It is a romance. Here's a random thumbnail, so you get like two of me, Inception, sort of. Haha. But it's a romance. It's an isekai. Lots of isekais have romance. What sets this apart? Well, I'll tell you, it's actually really, really unique. And I'll speak on it without trying to keep it spoiler free. It's really unique. It's definitely worth a watch because the way it goes about the romance. So, like, the isekai aspect of it is also unique because the characters in it are not actually isekai'd fully. It's like their voices are isekai'd. So their voices are heard from another world and they're thought to be gods, right? Or at least like some higher being or something. Which is very unique because I've never seen that in any other story. If you have, let me know below in the comment section. I haven't. Another thing that's very unique is the romance aspect. The romance aspect of TSUNLISE is very interesting and it's very unique because it's not like overly drama filled. There's no like love triangles or love triangle bait or like anything like that. And by bait, I mean sometimes they'll put like another character to make it seem like it's going to be a love triangle. And then that character is only there temporarily and then they're shoved to the side and like forgotten about, which is like bait. You know, it's like love triangle bait. I don't like love triangles and stuff. I don't like bait for it either. This actually has a bunch of romances. As part of the main story, you have 3 ongoing romances, right? Between the 2 main characters, Lisa Lotte and Seek, right? You have a blooming one between Kobayashi and Endo, and you have another one between, I won't spoil it, but Fine and somebody else. And those are the 3 main romances. Then you have like sub romances as well. Never in my life have I seen a story that has just so many romances. Here's some random thumbnails from earlier episodes. Just out of context, no spoiler, don't worry. But I've never seen so many romances done in a show before, especially with it being so relatively drama free. By relatively drama free, I mean like no love triangles, no triangle bait, and other such things. No like unnecessary over the top drama, right? It's a really great anime that actually displays a unique isekai aspect and a unique romance aspect with like multiple blossoming romances, again without being too drama filled. And it does it really well. It does it really well. There might be a bit of explanations because Kobayashi and Endo, since their voices are isekai, they discuss certain things. So they're talking to each other. And sometimes it seems like they're talking to the characters, but they're not. And then sometimes they are. So they over discuss a bit. But the show didn't really have many faults. Like the core thing in this show too is like how the power of friendship, like people are going to think fairy tale, which I actually did like, by the way. But anyways, I don't know if I finished it, to be honest. But another discussion. I don't think I finished it, but that's another discussion. But for TSUNLISE, you know, the power of friendship, especially the power of love, is a core theme of overcoming, you know, adversity, right? Through love and support of one another and with one another, becoming stronger, right? And that you will see as a main theme throughout it, as the characters grow, as they overcome their own personal struggles, and as they also overcome whatever adversaries in the show, they do so not alone, but they do it together. And I don't believe they do it in a cheesy way either. It's done in a very interesting sort of way. And the characters are actually quite relatable, right? Like Sunlise, I will say, for Lisa Lotte, her character, the blonde, as you can see, her character goes through some really weird struggles, and where she questions, the love of Sieg, where she questions, the familial love of, others who are like family to her or friends of hers, such a things as those, right? She questions them about if she can trust them and this and that. And at first in the show, it seems really strange. It's like, why would she question it? They get along so well. They're always there for her. They support her. But when you look at it, and especially when it delves into her backstory, which I won't spoil, you really understand it. And you see with her character, it's like a learned habitual behavior and pattern that's been repeated and ingrained in her since her childhood. And that's why she will even seemingly sillily and foolishly have that struggle. And how quick are we, in real life to sometimes flip from in a happy mood to in a sad one, or to become angry, or from sad and angry to happy, just seeing something funny, for example. It's so strange. I do think of it like a phenomena. But yeah, Sunlise is a great anime. It's definitely worth a watch. It's one of my favorite romances. Absolutely. Again, very unique in its isekai aspect, especially unique in the way it handles the romance aspect and everything. So, yeah. Definitely give it a watch. It's only 12 episodes, and I would say it's my second favorite romance. I would say it's my number 2. But yeah, if you watched the show already, what did you think of it? Did you like it? Did it live up to your expectations? How did you view it? Also, one thing I will say that's very interesting, and I'll say this, I do watch, I don't really watch sports, but I like arm wrestling and other things. And watching interactions with people in real life, it's interesting the cultural differences. So take, for example, people in the Western Hemisphere, so like in North America and Western Europe, they take things very directly at face value without thinking of the deeper meaning of things, right? So that's something that they do. So that's something that they do, which is, pretty interesting, because when you look at people from the Eastern Hemisphere, also, sorry, there was a bit of noise, so that's why I muted for 5 seconds. When you look at some people from the Eastern Hemisphere, from what I've heard, like people from Scandinavia and similar surrounding countries, they're more direct in what they say, but you have to think about the meaning, because you can't take it at face value. Like, it's funny, they're like a professional arm wrestler, I think Fiar Isaac said to Devin Larratt when he lost to Gennady, not everyone can be a champion. And most people in the West would look at that and say, holy crap, she burnt him. Like, she was roasting him. But no, what she meant is, you're still great. So don't let that get you down, right? There can only be one at the top, and you're still great. So it was meant to be comforting, but it wasn't seen as that. So because of cultural differences, right? So it's very interesting, and I do relate this to Sunlise, because the way Lisa Lotte speaks is very similar. The way she speaks to others is like that east-west cultural differences in the language, sort of, right? Like she says things very directly, Lisa Lotte, and they're even more directly than you would expect because she's a tsundere. But, you know, you can't take it at face value. And that's something Kobayashi and Endo do help with. So it's very interesting because her words are layered with like many tsunderes, actually. Not that I'm saying people from the Eastern Hemisphere are all tsunderes, but you can see relations there between dialogue, the cultural differences. But yeah, TSUNLISE, great anime. Recommend giving it a watch. I don't think it'll disappoint. It's my second favorite romance anime. For an anime that has romance as a main genre, not a sub genre, I would put it as my second favorite. So yeah, can't go wrong with it. Anyways, if you like the video, give it a like. Subscribe for more. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. So hit the notification bell as well if you want more, if you want to be notified, and yeah. Bye. Also, if anyone's wondering, the model I made here is made by myself, art and rigging, everything. So